Greetings, fan addicts. Evan here, and this is Bark Hollywood. It's time to dust some positivity over the showbiz community with Bark Hollywood's first annual Longevity Award for those who have had the chops to hang in there and fight their way into timelessness. Sparky, what you got?
Well, I got a bag of broads who've been around forever. Like, what about that Joy Behar? The woman's got The View in the morning and her own show at night, 5 times a week. That's stamina. And Cloris Leachman and Joan Rivers keep bouncing back and scaring the hell out of all of us. And then there's the cream of the crop, that saucy Betty White and Barbara Walters. Hell, they've both been around longer than Kleenex. But for true longevity, I gotta go with my girl Drew Barrymore. I mean, we ate her up as a chubby little brat screaming at an alien when she was like 5. And then she did coke and booze for a while and emerged from a cloud of teenage angst and drug-fueled rebellion as one of Hollywood's hottest bombshells. Sure, she's made some mistakes along the way. I mean, Mrs. Tom Green? What the hell was that? But she's lived to tell her tale and is still making solid flicks. Treat, baby?
Yeah, well, Larry King ain't no slouch either. In fact, it feels like the King Man has been grandfathered into our lives for the rest of eternity. And that Jodie Foster's had a sweet ride ever since she introduced her sweet baby Tookus to the world in that Coppertone suntan commercial in like 1964.
Wow!
And Ron Howard as Opie on the Andy Griffith Show, that's going way back to 1960. That's 50 motherfucking years in showbiz. But for raw guts and true staying power, I gotta go with my man, Mickey Rourke. I mean, seriously, who else can go from being one of the hottest young stars in Hollywood to quitting acting and becoming a professional boxer, getting his face screwed up and blowing all his green, and then swinging his way back to the big screen? Even with a jacked up grill, he's still landing major studio roles like Iron Man 2. You go, Mick, do your thing. Forget about those jealous jerks who say you ain't got the looks no more. DT, what you got?
I had to give it up for all those musical ladies who keep working it. Janet Jackson, J-Lo, Diana Ross, Cher, Madonna, Celine, Mariah. Oh, and we can't forget about Britney Spears. I mean, seriously, how do you go from the Mickey Mouse Club to one of the most infamous public meltdowns involving a razor and a barber's chair of all time? But still, if the rhythm is gonna get me, then Gloria Estefan is the #1 hot mamacita who has my vote. Every time I see her perform, or if I run into her on South Beach, my knees turn to jello, and that speaks to me. In fact, I'm heading down there to see my financial advisor, accountant, lawyer, and would not mind seeing if I could treat Miss Estefan to an afternoon of Didi's delights.
I'll cap it off with the likes of guys like Alex Trebek. God, how long can a man stand there and read those cards? Since 1984, that's how long. And 60 Minutes, Marley Safer and Andy Rooney. These two should be canonized for just getting out of bed in the morning.
Incredible.
John Travolta, who wowed audiences as Tony Manero in Saturday Night Fever, captured our hearts as bad boy Daddy Zuko in Grease, and then didn't do anything relevant for about 15 years. Then, like a beautiful phoenix, he rose from the ashes to play Vincent Vega, Pulp Fiction, a role that revitalized his career. Despite the Scientology and the total loss of his once svelte figure, this guy is around for good. But pushed to the wall, I gotta say, Andy Rooney, for sheer endurance, even though sometimes I'm afraid he's gonna throw a sharp object at the camera and impale a crew member. Congratulations to all those winners. You stood the test of time, gossip, sleaze, and the internet. Okay, till next time, we're all ears, and this is Bark Hollywood.